Woo! And we're live for a little while. I heard through the grapevine that the main card or the main event just got canceled. That's terrible, man. A non-COVID weight cutting issue. I'm talking to some people in my IRL group about it, and they're saying it's like a weight cutting issue. He's a heavyweight, dude. How does that make any sense? It can't be a weight cutting issue. He's bad pals. What's up, dude? It says not related to weight cut or COVID. Man. What's up, guys? It's always, yeah, he always cuts it. They said, okay, so not a cut and not COVID. That's not good. Wait, the UFC suspended Krause? Oh, wow. Is that true? Hang on. Oops. Let me look that up. Wait a second. Where are you guys seeing that? Oh, man. Miles John. That's crazy. Okay, that's interesting. So Miles John. So that like just happened? That like just happened. Nathan, I told you, dude. I told you, luckiest girl alive. I literally like dude, I don't know, like the reaction I have to things like that honestly makes me concerned about like my mental health, dude. Like that movie, I watched Luckiest Girl Alive and I was like, I couldn't stop thinking of horrendously violent ways to end people's lives. It said Miles John moved there to Kansas, trained with them, and he mentioned his head coach wasn't there. Damn. That's not good for him, dude. Because they wouldn't have just suspended him unless they wouldn't have just suspended him unless they had something on him. You know what I mean? Like that's no joke, dude. They throw a suspension on a coach. They throw a suspension on a coach in a betting scandal, and the fighter is not suspended, as far as I know. So, oh, he got suspended for not giving up fight picking? Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Wait, so they told them they're not even allowed to like make suggestions of who to pick like on their channel? Oh, now everything's lining up, dude. So now I'm connecting like all these different conversations that I had with other people. So Krause's channel is about picking winners. It's like, here's who I think is going to win. And he's just doing that basically. He's just handicapping them as like an expert in the sport. And then the UFC says, hey, you guys can't do that anymore. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So he charges for that. See, like, I didn't follow his stuff. Yeah, I didn't follow his stuff. Oh, by the way, all you guys should come join the IRL group. The link is in the description. And also like this if you don't mind. Something about his stomach. Wait, Krause makes more off his fight picks than UFC coaching. It's like 5 G's for 1 month of picks. Oh, dude. If that's true, if that's what he's charging, then that means he is the only way you could charge money like that is if your whole angle is inside information. You know what I mean? Like regular folks aren't paying fucking $5,000 a month. That's something that a professional pays. And they pay it because there's an extra. They're not paying him to fucking handicap the fights, dude. I mean, they are, but like he's selling inside information. And I mean, look, dude, if he's not coaching, he'll still have, there's no way for the UFC to keep him away from information on fighters. Like there's no way for them to do that. So, but in all honesty, dude, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that was like his business. And knowing that, and then knowing how much the betting line changed before that fight, that looks real bad, dude. Just in terms of like that he probably told people, like, hey, I would bet on this guy really early in the fight by knockout. Laka, thank you very much, man. Ganja Flower, of course I would respond to your comment, bro. Your name sounds like one of the most fun porn stars to watch, whose name I can't remember, but it sounds something flower, like some kind of weed thing. Krause makes at least 10K a month off his Discord bets program. Dude, if he charges 5K a month per person, he's making a hell of a lot more than fucking 10K, dude. But here's the thing, dude, honestly. I mean, if he's selling indica flower, there you go. I like her, dude. I like her a lot. But she just loves her job. You know? That's basically the main thing that where I'm like, oh, I prefer that girl over that one is like, are they acting or do they genuinely really enjoy this? And she's like, there's literally nothing I'd rather be doing right now. I'm like, hot. Oh, $50 a month. Boxing, that's gonna keep coming, dude. I did 2 videos today, and they're both fire. For the first time, dude, I don't feel like watching UFC. I'm waiting in the wings right now for my second amateur fight. Oh, good luck, dude. Get her done, my friend. Get her done. Yeah, Rodtang. Did you guys see Rodtang last night? He is so sick, dude. He is so sick. He is so sick. He's so fun, dude. He really is so fun. Dude, you guys know that Rodtang has 320 fights and he's 25? 320 professional fights and he's 25. He is just an absolute sheer savage, dude. Yeah, I saw the Dylan Dennis thing, dude. Honestly, dude, sorry, I'm chatting on my IRL one too. You guys, if you guys are not members of my IRL thing, you got to go join, dude. You got to go join, broses. But yeah, dude, I don't know what, like, so that's an interesting question. So what do I think about Guru's opinion on how Izzy's taking the loss? Honestly, I have had a bunch of people ask me, but I didn't watch it yet. I don't know. Hang on, let me see. Oh wait, before we do that,
aside from Hawaii Five-0, he was acting way before that. He was acting Taylor Tooley. A lot of people recognize him from Hawaii Five-0 and forgetting Sarah Marshall. Taylor Tooley was acting before UFC 1.
I love this fucking dude, man.
A lot of people don't know that. And like I said, the UFC 1 breakdown video that I did is one of my favorites that I ever did. And I really, really dug into the ins and outs of the whole UFC 1 event. And one of the things I found was Taylor Tooley was acting before the UFC 1 event. So he was like,
dude, Mexican martial arts said that he has social anxiety and he doesn't want to hang out with anybody. I'm like, that's a fucking tragedy.
That fool's a thespian.
We should definitely hang out. We should definitely hang out, dude. Watch this.
Bellator seems like WCW before the NWO. I can't tell if that's an insult. I can't tell. I think that's an insult. If you're an NWO fan. Yeah, like that, David Capico. Also, like the young guys on the prelims trying to make a name for themselves. Someone says, I hate the NBA. Yeah, I was just talking about it with someone earlier. Like, I remember back in the, like, and I said it on here too. I learned somewhere along the way that I don't even think I was ever an NBA fan.
All right, now.
I was a Kobe fan and a Shaq fan and an Allen Iverson fan.
Okay. So.
In today's video, I'm going to break down Israel Adesanya and some things that he said on an interview with Ariel Helwani after his loss to Alex Pereira at UFC 281. him in this video.
He starts with a picture of Izzy picking his nose. He's such a prick, dude. That's so fucking funny, dude. He just starts with his finger in his nose. All right, let me just fast forward. Hang on.
It's Mitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Crazy.
And also, you gave
that little glitch. I'm looking at his feet and I'm looking at his arms.
You see the knees cut. People are like, "Oh, what if the knee came up?" I'm looking at his feet and I'm looking at his arms.
See that little blink? That's a Freudian slip right there. I'm looking at his feet and I'm looking at his arms. Like, you can't be looking at both, dude. You ain't got that long of arms. You know what I mean? You're not Joe Rogan.
People are like, "Oh,
that's not true, dude. You can be dude, if you're right here, you can definitely be like, you can be watching both, dude. Like this, you know, like you're looking here so that you can see. Like when he says he's looking at his arms, he's saying like he's just making sure that he doesn't have a. He's making sure that he doesn't have a, you know, like, dude, when you're that experienced, you don't have to like be looking right at his arms to know like what's coming. You know, you be looking here and kind of here. Now, dude, I do think Izzy was fucking rocked, of course, but like, but again, I mean, I've made this clear. I really do like, you know, if you're here, like, he's moving. I do think he was going to get knocked out.
Dragging his knuckles across the floor.
good ref."
He's an incredible ref. I would say he's top 3, top 2 in the
I
world.
agree.
Yeah. Well,
But you ref the Gastelum fight. You've seen where I can go to. You should have that kind of faith in me.
I agree. See, that's what I'm saying. I agree with that, dude. That's what I was saying about the Gaslam fight, dude. His face looked like he got run over by a truck, dude.
listen, yeah, you got a head kick and then you had to stuff a takedown. You barely got rocked. Sure, Gastelum could have finished you if he followed up with strikes. You've seen me in the Gastelum fight. You've seen where I can go to. Getting wobbled for a second and then stuffing a takedown against a moron with downs. You after walking with a head kick at 5 to 8 inches tall. Like, you've seen what the depths I can go to. Getting wobbled for a second.
He's such a dick, man. It's fucking hilarious. Getting wobbled by what did he say? A munchkin with downs?
And then stuffing a takedown against a downs midge. I mean, like, it's crazy.
And also, you gave Kelvin Gastelum every chance after he got dropped the most in any title fights,
you know,
in any title fight in the UFC's history. So I didn't get dropped.
I get it.
I got wobbled, but
oh, he did get wobbled. Oh, he did. So now it changes completely, and he did get wobbled.
I wobbled because of my leg. You know, I got.
Oh no, never mind. Delusion. He Freudian slips or Freudian slip, whatever it is. And then, oh no,
all right, hang on.
I've got to keep up the lie that I've been telling on Andrew Schultz's podcast.
Dropped. I got. Yeah,
what I never did actually is I never
wobbled because of my leg. You know, I got hit big shots, but I wobbled because of my leg. So
it was his leg.
I never
reason
watched
he was
the
wobbling, you know, he wasn't actually rocked.
Again,
the finish again.
It's a big show. You know, it is what it is.
This doesn't drive you nuts?
How?
Hang on. Wait. Where's like just this okay, here we go. Oh shit, I'm gonna get banged. I forgot. I'm sure he frees.
Welcome back
right?
to the Alex. The left hook to the liver immediately digs the body space. He drags it with the thumb.
All right, this is 4.
Keeping up.
This is
Adesanya
4.
even goes for a knee that lands to the body of Pereira as well.
All right.
He's keeping up this body work throughout the fight. We go to 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Pereira tracking him down again. On hunt mode against Israel Adesanya, lowers his base, fakes it, goes to the jab to the body there on Israel Adesanya. Adesanya
How is he not,
counters.
like, I don't
This is the
understand how
second
he's
shot.
using clips like this without getting
Pereira
demonetized.
stays on
I
him.
always get
Lowers his
demonetized
base
when I
again,
use these
and
fucking
then just
things.
blasts a right hand down the pipe that lands on Israel Adesanya's face, backs his head into the side.
Yeah, but Adesanya was
cage,
backing up
or the
too.
top of the cage, and they start working
He
the
was
clinch
okay.
again. And Pereira lands
He
a little
rolled that
right
a
hook
little
there.
bit.
We move on to another moment right here. Israel Adesanya trying to throw over Alex Pereira, get hit position. Alex Pereira gets wrist control.
Alex fucking
manipulates
huge,
the
dude.
forearm, and is able to land another knee to the body there on Israel Adesanya as well, and out hustle him in the clinch once more. We move on.
I will say this, dude. In the clinch, Izzy was good positionally, but Alex won all of that, dude. Because he, like, I mean, if you just look, it's like, okay, so it's not like Izzy was taking him down and threatening him. You know, he was kind of moving him around, but Alex was hurting Izzy throughout every single clinch, dude. Every single clinch. But he was just, I mean.
Boom. Right here, Pereira
Got an underhook.
starts doing his fake stuff with the hands. I think he lands to the body at one point here after Adesanya tries to throw him. Just digs a little shot to the body. Adesanya loosens.
Why doesn't
up the
Izzy
grip.
just pick him up? He's
Pereira
got his
finds
fucking
his underhook
arms
afterwards.
clasped around
He
his
just
back.
kept pestering him the entire fight in the clinch. Kept pestering him the entire time. Even right here, he lands a liver shot on Israel Adesanya. This is right before the finishing sequence as well. He lands a liver shot on Israel Adesanya. He goes with a jab to the body.
Ooh, that was a
Lands
good
it
one,
well.
too.
Throws a right hand to keep the hands
See,
up,
what is Izzy doing
and then
sitting
wings
right
this
there?
left hook to the liver afterwards.
Dude, the whole fucking fight. I don't know if you guys were watching. Wait, was I live or no, never mind. But the whole fight I was watching, just like, what is he doing? Why is he backing himself up to the fucking fence? Like, literally, like, Pereira is literally the last fighter on earth that you want to have your back against the fence against, because he's so fucking big and his hooks are, dude, that's like, dude, you do not want to get hit by one of his hooks. So if you stay still, he can throw a knee up the middle, he can throw straights, and as soon as you try to circle left or right, which is your only way out, he's got, you know, nuclear hooks. But is he like, I mean, if you get trapped against the fence, it is what it is, dude. But like he kept putting himself in that position on purpose. And I was like, I don't understand.
That lands on Adesanya. And look at Adesanya's face as he lands this.
Yeah.
That's someone who's just felt a body shot.
Oh yeah,
right
that's a
there.
nasty shot right
You know
there.
what I mean? And this was just pestering Adesanya the entire fight.
But he's fine.
Eventually, he walks
right
him
there.
down and finishes off the job against the cage. Good stuff from Alex Pereira. Just thought I'd break down the body shots. In
Wait.
the fight. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Okay. So he probably can't show the finish. Okay,
Yeah,
let me see.
bad defense. And I thought that's why I gave it to Adesanya. Adesanya's defense is superior.
I love listening to Faraz talk, but currently,
Man, I thought Whitey Fitzgerald said something way different right now. I had to rewind that. I thought I heard it.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna have to not show it to you guys, and I'm gonna look at it real quick, just so I can at least like comment on it. Hang on. Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, so dude, this doesn't show it either. Where is this knockout sequence, man? I just want to see the knockout sequence. The fuck? Dude, I do not understand what on earth is happening with the algorithm right now. Like, I literally have no idea what's going on with the algorithm. Like, there are like these accounts that have that where they like I'll look, I'm like, how does that? I'm like, that video got 150,000 views, and I'll click on it. It's someone who has like 1,000 subscribers, and every other video that they have has 300 views. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, they've got me in some kind of like fucking high end, like YouTube jail, where it's like, I don't really understand exactly how it works. It might just be because I'm not using any footage. I think that that's what it is, dude. I think that I think YouTube knows if it's just a person talking to a camera, and they limit that reach. But where the fuck is this, dude? UFC KO. Oh, here we go.
Pereira's had his most success to the body tonight.
Oh! Ha! What the fuck? Okay. So let me just wow. Okay. So let me update my let me make this point like this real quick. Hold on. All right. So let me go ahead and share this real quick. So boop, 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 boop. Okay. Here was the end of this
and
video.
all he has to do is survive, and he still wins the fight. Look at his fight against Gastelum, dude. Yes, and if he really did have his perennial nerve hurt.
What the fuck? Oh, I see. Ugh. So being so annoying, YouTube. Wait, what? Jesus, come on. Okay. Okay.
His perennial nerve hurt, and that's the reason that he tripped and fell. And this really applies. So yeah, he hasn't lost his mind at all. So anyway, maybe I'll go watch this back again, and it'll be like, oh, shut up, Izzy, you were rocked. It's possible.
Yeah. So guess why I wanted to show you guys that real quick? Because I just watched it, and shut the fuck up, Izzy. That's a goddamn lie. His perennial nerve, fuck off. That's completely not true, dude. That's completely 100% not fucking true. It's not his fucking perennial nerve at all, dude. That is complete and total bullshit, dude. That's hilarious, dude. That is so funny, man. That is so funny. everybody all been out of shape about in the comments? Bad pals, what's going on, my man? I don't understand. Am I missing some of the I feel like I'm missing some of these comments because it looks like you're pissed, but I can't figure out why. Yeah, the perennial nerve thing is complete and total horseshit. That's fucking ridiculous. That's completely fucking ridiculous. Like I said in the video, maybe I'll watch it and I'll go, shut the fuck up, Izzy. You were rocked. He was fucking rocked. That's absurd. He was 100%. That was not his fucking perennial nerve. He was definitely rocked. Completely not his leg. Now, I still will stand by, like, you know, he's still, if he's moving, it's still a bad stoppage. But like saying that he fell because his perennial nerve is complete. That's a complete fucking lie, dude. That's ridiculous. He was getting it's fucking 100% not true. Now, that little exchange should tell you guys a lot about me and my channel. Up until very recently, had no time to do anything. Like I had no time to like go look up like what happened. I'm just like, I saw it once and I'll just come on and do a video, dude. Like, so I wouldn't even look it up. It's like, no, if he said this, then yeah, it's probably legit. Would have taken me like 5 minutes to go look and be like, shut the fuck up, Izzy. No research. Just a fucking black belt in fucking yippity yip yap. Zach, what's up? Dude, I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. We got no idea. Yes, right? Exactly, dude. Like, that's such a gangster response. He's just like, hey, Izzy, just accept you lost, dude. Like, stop making mistakes. Like, you're gonna get to fight me again, dude. Like, just you're gonna get a chance. Like, that's actually, and that's so gangster in terms of like, you know, because all of this shit's gamesmanship. You know what I mean? It's like I mean, dude, it's like I have a jiu-jitsu tournament coming up. I fucking looked at the guy who I'm fighting. I looked him up and like I got all his fucking Facebook and shit yesterday, and I was like, all right, let's see what we got. Imagine these fucking guys, dude. You know what I mean? It's like every single thing, like they're so visible. Like, dude, the guy I was gonna fight, I'd be watching his shit every single day and just looking and being like, where's his head at? You know, like what's he thinking? What's he feeling? Because you're gonna go, like, you're going into a fucking cage to fight the guy basically to the death in front of the entire world. Like, so like the way that you talk on Twitter, the things you say in interviews, any of that stuff, it's gamesmanship. And fucking Alex Pereira being like so calm. He's like, I have respect for you, but stop making excuses, dude. It's embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing. Just take the loss. Take the loss. Stop saying early stoppage. Just fucking accept it. You're gonna get another shot. It was great, dude. Here's one thing I will say. It is possible that Izzy's trolling. That's totally possible. Izzy's fucking smart, dude. That's very possible. But that is nonsense. That is, as of this moment, right now, that is fucking nonsense. It was definitely not his perennial nerve. Rogan didn't say Alex is cheating. That's the headline. But what he actually was saying was that these guys who cut weight from, you know, what he was basically saying is that Alex Pereira is a 235-pound man fighting at 185. He's like, it's basically legal cheating. Guys who cut down that much, it's just that everybody does it. It's not cheating. I don't agree with how he characterizes that, but it's true. Like, I mean, you know, it's a 185-pound weight limit. Like, bro, you're not 185 pounds. You're fucking 235 pounds. honestly, I've had this conversation with a lot of people about the weight cuts and stuff. And like, because my perspective is that cutting too much weight, like fighting against the smaller guys, is not worth the trauma that you put your body through right before you fight. But my perspective is always coming from that of a striker, where I'm thinking about speed, precision, sharpness in your brain, because like that, and because the extra weight is not that big of a deal, dude. The speed is more important than the strength anyway. That's why when guys go up a weight class, they have such a consistent amount of success. Like if you look at guys who go down a weight class, I guarantee you, if you kind of polled everyone who's either gone up or gone down, the people see tremendously more success when they go up than when they go down. And you got to pull people off the table that are moving a weight class because they just got fucked up in another weight class, like where they're like almost they have to switch weight class. I'm talking guys who like are doing well, or maybe they lost one or two, and then they make a conscious decision. They're like, okay, I don't think I'm in the right weight class, and they go up or they go down. The guys who go up do really well. Guys who go down do not. And it's because, like, again, speed and precision will beat power all day long, dude. All day long. But the flip side of that is with people who are like, I didn't grow up grappling. You know what I mean? Like my entire, until, the last, 18 months, grappling was not my shit at all. Now it's all I do. But like, and so with experienced grapplers, they've always told me, they're like, dude, in grappling, if you don't weight cut, these guys, you get in there and they're just they're too fucking strong. They're too big. You have to, like, they're like, you have to weight cut. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm in no position to fucking argue, Cade, thank you Cade, is this Cade May? What's up, dude? He wasn't rocked. He was just frozen like Elsa. I don't actually know if it's him, baby. It just says Cade. But if it is Cade May, what's up, dog? And you guys can be in like Cade if you come to one of the events with us. We're going to do, I can't decide which event we're going to do, because I'm going to do another one. It just depends. I don't know if I got to ask Shab if we're doing the Fight Companion for 282. Or wait, 282 is probably too close. Anyway, whatever. I got to figure it out. Daniel De La Noche, thank you very much, sir. One Championship seems to do a really good job of eliminating unhealthy weight cutting. Exactly. Totally. 100%. I'll film my jiu-jitsu tournament, and then if I win, you'll see it, and if I don't, you won't. No. Izzy did not say perennial nerve. He said, at least in the part that I saw, what he said is his foot was doing the thing. Like he's saying the perennial nerve without saying it. He said his foot's doing the thing, where it rolls over or whatever. Are you guys sure that he actually said perennial nerve? Because I thought that he just said his foot was doing the thing and he was rolling over it. But Zach, thank you very much, sir. Wait, he said it many times. Hold on. He said perennial nerves many times. Okay. I trust you guys. I mean, but look, I'm not saying he didn't get kicked in the perennial nerve. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that stoppage, like the idea that the reason why he fell down was because he got kicked in the perennial nerve and not because he was rocked. That's absurd. That's fucking absurd, dude. I just watched the finishing sequence. And you guys know I had his back, dude. I had his back in my video. I had his back. But now that I've watched it, it's like, come on, dude. Izzy. Come on. Come on. Dude, I'm really excited for Fialho to fight though, dude. Fialho is so fun, dude. He's one of the most like exciting dudes to watch, man. Like he's so exciting. He's like, and it's not like he wins all the time. He fought the first time I saw him was at 270 against Alex Pereira. Or wait, not Alex Pereira. What am I talking about? Against Jesus, what the fuck is it? It is Pereira though, but I can't. What's the first name guy? Hang on. Michel Pereira against Michel. I'm gonna fucking ban you into the netherworld if that's a lie, Kamari. Derrick Lewis hospitalized. Derrick Lewis illness.
All right, so this party is 45 minutes away. Jess, so we need to leave at 4:45. Maybe a little bit earlier because of the rain.
What's that?
We probably need to leave around like 4:40 because of the rain.
4:40?
Yeah.
Okay.
5:30.
Kamari, you should have read up on what happens to people who make shit like that up. I don't even need to ban him, dude. He just yeah, I mean, you say a thing like that. You say a thing like that, what ends up happening is you pull that on yourself if it's not true. I did just look it up, dude. You said confirmed by the UFC. Anyway, so
Hi. Dad, can I have one of these?
what?
Can I have one of these? It's my favorite kind.
You can have one. Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay. Anyway, so
Twitter.
I would say this though, like, I'd be very curious, like, what the story really is though, because like, with yeah, I mean, that's what I saw. Rushed to the hospital, which is, you know, due to illness, hospitalized. He's on timeout, and I will apologize. He's on timeout. Anyway, so but I'll say this, dude, like I mean, look, I don't have any idea what happened to Lewis, but like this guy Johnson, he was in the Olympics for what? Is he a wrestler or something? But like, dude, when you get into a situation where you've got, like, when you're older like that, you got knocked out twice, and you know that you're potentially facing the end of your career, I'm telling you, dude, that fucking anxiety, dude, is paralyzing. Shab told me that that on one of his cards, like, he was fighting on the same card as Brock Lesnar, and that he was like, he was so fucking nervous and he didn't want to fight. And he said that he found out that like, I can't remember if he heard or if something, but like, he found out that like Brock Lesnar was refusing to come out and fight because he was so fucking nervous. It's like, it's so common, dude, that these guys, like, they just wig out, but then they go and then they fight. You know what I mean? But it's like, the pressure is just fucking overwhelming.
Are they able to buy these?
What?
These shorts?
No.
Oh, can I show them to them? Can I show them my amazing merch?
Show it to him. Yeah.
Merch. I love merch.
Yeah.
Merch. You see on fire merch. Like, you can see the resemblance right there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because that skull is on fire.
It's you if you didn't have skin. See?
That is me if I didn't have skin.
Yeah, and then I got the front.
A platinum skull.
You got a skull. I got headphones on.
Hey, ask Giselle, or ask Giselle where she got that sweatshirt.
This shirt?
Yeah. Does it look like it fits her?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where'd you get it, Giselle?
Mom.
She stole it. She just steals Gabrielle's clothes now.
Well, because I like oversized stuff. That's why.
That's good. You should continue. You should always like oversized stuff. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna hold you to that your whole life. Oversized stuff only.
Yeah, that's still.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get used to it. Oversized stuff.
yes.
Dude, these guys are so little and so fast.
That little?
They're 125 pounds, dude.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And how much are you?
195.
Wait, so you're set?
I'm 70 pounds heavier than these guys.
No. Yeah. Wait, what? No. You're.
125. They weigh
Oh,
125.
yeah,
I weigh 195.
To think about that.
Dude, mommy weighs like 7 or 8 pounds less than these guys.
Okay. I'm gonna show you my math tests. Viewer.
No, Giselle, definitely don't show them that.
Why? I'm so proud of myself.
She got 100% on her test, you guys.
On both of them.
195, a fucking diesel, son. Yeah, I'm 5'10". Actually, I don't know exactly what I weigh right now. Probably like, let's find out. Oh, fuck me, dude.
He broke his knee.
My knee fucking hurts. Or my whatever behind the knee. All right. Whoa. Jesus. I gotta cut weight, dude. I'm too big right now. I weigh 197 and a half. That's too big, dude. I can't be 197 and a half. I'm fighting at fucking 195 in 2 weeks. In a gi. 197.
I'm gonna show you this new high-tech lighter. It is so scary to my ears.
Oh, dude.
No,
like this kind of 197.
Comment down below if you hear this noise.
I'm too big right now, son.
Do y'all hear this?
What, baby?
Do you guys hear this?
Dude, don't play with that thing.
It's not like a light here on fire. Listen. It's so loud.
Dude, it's so fucking weird. I can't hear it.
So loud.
Oh, I'll cut weight. I'll be fine, dude. No, not 2.5 pounds. I cut the gi weighs like 4. So I gotta, and oh wait, but I'm in close. So yeah, I'm fine actually. Like I didn't even think about that. You weigh in the day of the tournament.
I was 65 pounds.
Fuck yeah, TRT.
Daddy, I hear that.
You heard what?
That you said the F word.
I did, dude. I did.
You did? You said the F word IT. You said the F word IT.
It's a little more than 2.5 pounds. It's like because the gi weighs more than what I'm wearing, but yeah. I actually, honestly, in my head I didn't think that I was wearing. I don't normally weigh myself with clothes on, so I was thinking like I was gonna have to cut like 7 or whatever. But I'll be fine.
I can't feel my feet.
I haven't dude, I haven't been able to train since Monday,
I can't feel my feet.
which is insane. Like I'm not wired for inactivity, dude. Like I'm losing my mind. I went and tried to train on Wednesday, the first, and I got there. I was like, I literally can't even fucking walk, dude. Like, what am I doing here? I just thought, I thought I'd be able to drill. And as soon as I was there, I was like, anything I do is going to make this much, much worse.
Show them the photo of your toe. Did you show them?
Oh yeah.
It was like
Dude, my toe was legit
jacked up.
like broken and dislocated.
And it's black and blue now.
Now it's just black. But like but then like but that's not why I'm hurt. Like I like that's not a problem. I just taped my toe. I'm fine. It's the same day. Can you not be actually on me like that? Thank you. But the same day that I popped my toe, like my toe got dislocated, oh Jesus, Kamari, dude. See, you were lying. Oops. Now you're getting banned. That was a really shitty fucking lie, man. Anyway, but like, so my thing is this, like, since I started training at like this much, dude, I haven't been training this frequency in super long. Like, because I used to train every day for kickboxing, but not for fucking years, dude. Not like this. And I train like on a good week where I'm not hurt. I'll do one session on, or I'm sorry, two classes Monday, one class Tuesday, 2 classes Wednesday, 1 class Thursday, another, and then open mat Saturday, and then usually one morning. So I do like 8, I'll like train 8 times throughout the week with a fucking 45-minute drive each way in between. But I keep getting hurt, dude. I keep getting fucking hurt. I never got hurt before, dude. Like I never got hurt. Like I was not a person who's prone to getting hurt at all. But, and all the shit that keeps happening to me is all like, it's all in the same kind of family. It's all connective tissue stuff, dude. Like, cause I've always struggled with that. Even like since I was a kid, like when I used to pitch, when I was like fucking 11 years old, dude. Like if I threw too hard, I would get this just like whatever kind of ligament runs back here would be agonizing. I couldn't throw like at all for a really long time after. Like it would take, and so like literally my whole life, my ligaments have been fucking shoddy. And I keep getting fucking hurt. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And then I realized this week, like every single thing that's happened to me has all been like connective tissue or like straining things or whatever. So I've just been trying to be really good about taking glucosamine now. Cause I used to, like, if I don't take glucosamine, I get really sore, but I think not being super consistent with it is actually is why I'm getting like hurt. I know. And I've never fucked with HGH before. Not really. So yeah. I mean, TRT, like I've been doing TRT forever, but like, but not HGH. And like the first thing that happened is I got a bursitis in my elbow. My elbow blew up, dude. Like, dude, I'll show you what my elbow looked like, dude. My elbow looked super good. That was the first thing. My elbow exploded. I did my elbow exploded. Then I had the same thing happen on my knee, like below my knee. I got this huge fucking cyst right here, like that. Like my shin got smashed, and then I think I developed like this weird cyst on top of my shin. Fucking Frank Mir was like, dude, I showed it to him. He's like, dude, I've never seen that before. He's like, I've been fighting for 100 years and I've had 1 million students. He's like, I've actually never seen that. What you have. And then what happened after that? Then I was working on single X and I strained my rib, and that fucked me up for a week. And then inside of a day or two of coming back, I folded my fucking pinky toe, which that doesn't matter. But like the same day, I had my foot trapped, and my professor kind of just like, he honestly was just shifting just to show me, like, he was just showing me like, you're not safe. Like, you know, he obviously, dude, he could disjoint me in 22 milliseconds anytime that he wanted to, but he had me locked up, and he was kind of just showing me like, you know, like, look, we're working right now, but just so we're, you know, it's kind of like he just turned it just a little bit just to kind of show like, look, if someone has you in this position, like, you're not safe, you know? And when he did it, bro, my knee went like this, pop, like the loudest fucking, like it was the strongest, loudest pop I've ever had in my entire life. Like I've gone to the chiropractor 1,000 times, and this thing literally like pop. And we like stopped, and we were like, you know, to see what it was. And I just kept going. I was like, I rolled another like 3 or 4 rounds, and then did another class. Well, actually I rolled 3 rounds, and then my toe got broken. But then I did another class, and then the next morning I woke up and fuck me, it hurt so bad. I couldn't fucking walk, dude. Like I legit couldn't, I still like I can't bend my knee straight, like all the way. And we figured out what it is. Cause there's a new guy at our gym who's he's a physical therapist. I think he was a team, like for American national team, but we figured out what it was. It's this, like, so like right there where my tibia attaches, you know, like behind, so where your tibia attaches behind your knee, that it must have just slid out just a little bit, like where it adjusted. So it was out just for a second, and that's why I went pop, and then it slid right back in. And so like the kind of like whatever, the ligaments and connective tissue around there got fucked up. But like it fucking hurts, dude. And it's like, it really is like, it's lingering, dude. Like, it's like, I don't know, like, if, you know, if you're an athlete, like usually once something starts to heal, you kind of can feel like you're all, okay, so now I know I'll be cool by this day. And like, it happened on Monday. On Wednesday, I was still super fucked up. But then Thursday, I felt like much better, to where I was like, okay, I'm going to be all right. Like, I'm going to be all right. I could probably train on Saturday, at least go light. And then yesterday it didn't feel any better than Thursday. And today it doesn't feel any better than Thursday. Like there's no fucking way I could have trained today without hurting it. I don't know. Honestly, if I didn't have a tournament in 2 weeks, I don't know, maybe I would do something different, but I just want to make sure that I'm good for the tournament and not hurt. I got an X-ray. Yeah. I got an X-ray. I'm telling you, like, once he said that, and then we looked at a picture, I am fucking positive that's what it is. Cause I went to the chiropractor, he couldn't figure it out. Like because of the sound, I knew it was an adjustment. So when I went to the chiropractor, explained it to him, he took an X-ray, and he's like, nothing's broken. And I'm like, dude, if you push on it right here, oh my God, dude. It's like you're cool right here, and then you push like just right on it, and it's gnarly, but only in this one little spot. I've been putting some red light, like this red light shit on it, and that helps a lot.
You're welcome.
I think I'm gonna do HGH, babe. I was always waiting, because I thought I'll just wait till I'm 50 or whatever, but I'm getting hurt all the time.
Or you could just, take care of yourself.
I do take care of myself. I train 6 days a week.
Have your glucose meter and take the bomb-ass collagen.
I do all of those things, and I still keep getting hurt.
Yeah, because you don't be consistent.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do be consistent. She said I don't be consistent. Come here.
You come here.
Get the fuck over here.
I'm just gonna go change.
Get the fuck over here and tell him how consistent I am.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Do some Pilates. Thank you.
Gabrielle
Yes,
is doing Pilates now.
I am. I was just playing with my TRX upstairs.
I'm gonna do a low
Lord,
dose. I actually
not
have some HGH, but it's old, and I only have
Lighting is legit.
I only have one kit. I think I have like a total of like 100 IUs. I smoke a bowl. Fuck that. The peptides, I've heard about that. I don't know shit about that, dude.
HGH peptides.
You can get, are they research chems? Are they are the peptides research chems?
Allow me to investigate this.
Now, this is definitely good advice, because I am still a stiff, rough and tumble fucking idiot, where all the good guys, all the really good guys are fucking, they're taking a nap while they're disjoining me.
Oh, sore.
Wait. Do I ever work
It's not
overtime,
cashmere, it's velour.
get the bread, and then put off some of the workouts from being busy? Never.
Why does our pantry light turn on?
I always just
movement.
built my I've always had total control of my schedule. Unless I'm unless I had like a trip for work. How old do you think I am, dude?
Always a fun question.
Yeah. If you had to guess, just based off my skin, my barber said I got some, she's all, kid.
This is bomb-ass collagen.
My barber's all, you have such nice skin. I was all, you bet your fucking sweet ass I do, bitch.
What's your name?
Crystal.
All right.
This guy says 33. This one says 44.
Wow.
That's a big gap, dude. Dude, inflammation. That's Gabrielle's. She always says that, dude. She's like, you're inflamed all the time.
He lives in a perpetual state of inflammation.
Drewby Jiu-Jitsu is a black belt. He knows. He's one of those guys that takes a nap while he disjoints people.
Someone should tell him to stop eating sugar.
I can't.
Yeah, because you're addicted to it, because you have chronic inflammation.
I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Your body does not.
Look at this. Look at this answer, Gabrielle.
What? Yes.
So I look like 28.
Yeah, I know I'm right. Thank you. Was it War Meds?
What's up, Jacoby? Jacoby, I'm going to blow you up real quick. You guys, Jacoby told me that initially he didn't like me because he thought I was 5'6" and he's afraid of trolls.
Like
actual trolls. I was like, dude, I understand that. I do understand that, dude.
That is so not.
Trolls are scary little fuckers.
They're called little people.
No, not trolls are called trolls.
Trolls are not real.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Dear God. All right, now I'm looking up these peptides. Thank you. whoever.
Stern. Jeez. Stern show stand. That's pretty fucking close. Except for the height, dude.
What? Where?
Matter of fact, that's exactly right. Minus the. I'm 6 foot in the lifts, though.
Oh.
Stern show hit it, you guys, except for the height.
Whoever said peptides, BPC 157.
I can read them, dude.
Can read what?
There's just a lot of them. If you want me to see it for sure, just super chat it.
Yeah, it's impossible. It moves very fast.
There's like a lot. This is exactly accurate. 41 with lotion through the butt cheeks on your skin.
Wow.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. You don't know. I was trying to like think of an analogy for something that looks really bad, like really bad, but then it turns out like you're not guilty. And so the first thing I thought of was that like your girl, like some guy's wife looks in his phone and sees a text message chain between him and another girl. And the girl says something about lotion between her butt cheeks. And then it turns out the dude's just quoting a movie. I don't know where the fuck that come from. It's from a movie, dude. Oh, it's from a movie, dude. It is.
Oh, you love that. I still don't know how to pronounce it. Tripe?
Tripe? Dude, I fucking hate tripe, actually.
But you eat it.
I do eat it.
You force yourself
I
to
like
eat it.
tendon.
But you know, like, honestly, things like that, yeah, they're good for you, but you run the risk of hoping that your body can break it down properly and utilize it properly. That's why, like, hydrolyzed collagen is better. It's broken down into the appropriate building blocks that your body use.
I've been drinking that collagen like it's my fucking
It's so good. It's the best collagen I've ever used. But now I'm really into this.
I can't believe that fucking prick pretended that Derrick Lewis died of a heart attack. Like, that's fucked up, man.
Who? What?
Nothing.
Oh.
This guy in here, like, seriously was like, he went, like, it's one thing to, you know, R.I.P. Joe Rogan, but this guy got rushed to the hospital, and this guy went hard in the paint, like, Derrick Lewis just died of a heart attack. We're like, dude. That's not funny, man. Because it got canceled due to a medical issue. I'm going to do a sponsor placement with you. With you?
He's gonna play some, yeah.
Like with you or with me? Like you? Nice, dude. On your what? On your social media?
No, someone coming in and he's gonna place them.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like an ad placement.
No.
Oh, that's nice.
It is nice.
Jacoby, yes, we are friends.
Who's friends? We're friends.
But yeah, dude, that's fucked up, man.
The flow of the opportunity to worship that call is awesome.
My reach is not very long, but my footwork is good. I'm good at quickly closing distance when I throw straight punches. You know what I'm not good at? Things where having long arms are good for jiu-jitsu or legs. So what's so funny about those, like all my best shit came just literally like is the video is me thinking of it on the spot, all of it. B-Man, what's up, dude? Are they MMA holds? They're live, right? Let's go check. I love those motherfuckers, man. Hang on. Oh yeah,
Let's take a look.
Is he supposed to fight on this card? Anybody know?
know?
they're live.
I don't see a Josh Allen on here now.
The answer would be negative.
When's the last time Josh Emmett fought?
That's a good question. Oh, I know
I
that.
feel like it's been a while since we've seen it, right?
He fought at UFC
watched,
Austin.
I wanted to watch Lewis get a spectacular
I was
finish.
there.
Moss, if you could jump in the chat and just let me know if you want me to do this fight or not.
Yeah, Josh Emmett fought at UFC Austin. We were there. So, Melissa, you were with us, dude. And my baby toe's fucked up. It's taped. Tell the story where I was trapped in the closet? I can. I mean, only if the majority of the chat has not heard it. Say yes or no if you've heard the story about me getting trapped in the closet in the chat. Jamie Wilson, thank you very much. Saw your video about changing politics after psychedelics earlier. Swear to God, was weighing shrooms for tonight at the time. Please do a vid on. Yeah, that was. Thank you for the super chat. That was not shrooms. That was Ibogaine, and very, very, very hard to explain. But like my Ibogaine experience, basically, I was on a river, the whole experience, 13 hours on a river that was kind of like it's a small world. And then I would like look, and then there would be some kind of thing that this spirit wanted to show me, and we would just go and we would just go down this fucking. It sounded like that too. Like I don't know if like I can't remember if I like heard it that way, but that's how you like experience it. Is like, oh, I guess we're going there, and it's like you just go fucking a million miles deep into something. And one of the things was so like I had watched this documentary the day before I did it that was about the Challenger, the space shuttle Challenger that exploded. You know, like where like all the NASA people, they got killed, you know, like, and it came down to this group, like they knew these O-rings on the shuttle kept getting really close. And they're like, dude, if these burn out, the whole thing's going to fucking blow up. And they kept on delaying it. And back then, dude, the American people were like really hyped on these fucking, you know, these space, like these, you know, when they take off or whatever. And ultimately they couldn't make their minds up. And this one guy was like, it's my call. We're fucking going. And they went, and the fucking rocket blew up and everybody died. And he owned it, you know, like in the documentary, you know, 20, 30 years later, actually longer than that, 35 years later, he was like, it was my call. He's like, I made that decision. And it was like, I had a lot of respect for how he handled that, but like the Ibogaine experience in general, like if I just described it to you and didn't explain any kind of like, you know, emotional stuff, like it might sound like, whoa, that sounds awesome. Like, oh, a small world after all, you know, you're having visions of yourself being on a fucking, you know, on a boat for 13 hours, just diving deep into a billion things. That sounds fun. It's like, dude, it is not fucking fun, dude. The whole experience is ripping like every lie that you tell yourself to make yourself feel better off, you know, all the little like psychological band-aids that you put all over yourself where you're like, oh yeah, you know, like, yeah, it's like, no, just rip the band-aid off. And it's like, you're lying to yourself, dude. This is reality. This is what you think. This is reality. And one of those kind of things was like, I started thinking about that guy for some reason. Cause you're in like Ibogaine is not like shrooms, dude. It's like, at least never like I've done them. It's much heavier. And so like I was kind of interacting with the experience. And I remember I thought about that guy, and the kind of like whatever guide thing that was in there with me was like, oh, you want to talk about him? We can fucking talk about him. And it was like, and the whole thing was like, this is a guy, that's a fucking, and I kept hearing this part of my man. He's like, that's a big man with a big fucking job. What have you ever done? When have you ever done anything where you had anyone's life in your hand? Like, when have you ever had to make a decision like that guy had to make? You aren't shit. And that was kind of like the context of that experience. That's the Band-Aid that's get written up. Like, you aren't shit, dude. You are so fucking unimportant. It's laughable. That's a guy who's important, where he's making life or death decisions. Anyway, so then once I was down there though, and we were looking at the space shuttle and there was all this politics and stuff, we somehow moved over from that to, well, who else has, like, that guy had a lot of power right there. Who else has power? And then it was like, I saw the way the entire system works in a way that I could never explain to people, other than just to say, like, when I came out of it and I started talking to people about it, I was like, you guys cannot even fucking fathom how powerful Hillary Clinton is. Like, it was because it focused on her and Nancy Pelosi for some reason. Like, those were the two people where I saw it all. Like, I saw exactly how all the pieces fit together, like all of it. And it was like, holy shit, dude. Like, people do not understand. Like, they do not understand how powerful they are and what they can do because they want to. Like, what kind of impact they can have on all of society by snapping their fingers. It's like, it's fucking crazy. And now I can't unsee it. Like, I can't unsee it. It's like, and it's not like the kind of thing that's like, you know, you're like speculating watching YouTube videos. Like, I was in Ibogaine land, like where you see what's real, where it's no one's gonna like, no, you're gonna be like, if anybody tried to talk you out of it, you're like, you have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, it was all about, because what it was really about was it showed me like how business, government, donors, and all of them intersect, where there's like this very, very small group, handful of people who sit right in the intersection of all of them, where it's like people don't understand that, like, all the things that we do come at the end of a fucking signature on a piece of paper. You know, it's like, boom, everyone's doing that. And then it's like, okay, and so how do these things actually get done? And then where does all this money come from? And at the time it was, you know, anyway, but Ibogaine's good for everybody, but fucking buckle up, dude. Joe, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. But they just legalized Ibogaine in Colorado. So, because now it's $10,000 to do it. It'll be much cheaper now in Colorado. Yeah, I did the Toad also, but that's a totally different ballgame. The Toad was like, you know, there's no Hillary Clinton, there's no fucking nothing. There's, you know, I basically died and then became a person again. I think Izzy probably heard a sound I'm much more familiar with, which is getting punched really hard in the face and you see the white flash. You know, when you get punched real hard and you see like a flash behind your eyes, he definitely got hit that hard. It's not just the money though, dude. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's not that simple. It's like, it's this very, very small group of companies in these very small group of sectors, and then this very small group of extraordinarily powerful politicians Like the president isn't shit, dude. Like that's the thing. That was another thing that we down was how if people honestly believe that the president's the most powerful person in the country, that's not correct. Like it's just not correct. Now, if one of them became the president, that's something different. Like if Hillary Clinton would have become president, oh man, dude. She'd have been the baddest bitch in the history of the world. She might already be, to be perfectly honest with you. That is the baddest bitch on earth, dude. How do I think Till will do against Duplessis? It's a fascinating fight, man, because Till is so, ooh, that's going to do it, dog. That's going to do it. Look at that calm ginger. Look at that calm ginger. Who's the most powerful person in the world now? Probably Bill Gates. Probably Bill Gates. Or one of these like, probably Bill Gates. But maybe not. Like Bill, like, so again, like I said, dude, when I say we got deep on this, we got real deep. So I'm trying to like keep it moderately surface level, but essentially there are a lot of different ways to exercise power, and like Bill Gates is exceptional at putting his money into all of these different things that then intersect, and that more than most things kind of sit in business, and then they kind of, I mean, now they all cross over to fucking, government where they're just getting tax dollars allocated to all these things. But he kind of orchestrates systems. Like people like Hillary Clinton, it's like he's more on the business side and she's more on the government side. Dude, I can't even imagine how much money she actually has, dude. Like Hillary and Bill, they've got fucking ridiculous money, off the books, but obscene money. But like, if it was like, hey, which of these two people would I rather know my name and be angry at me? Trust me, there is fucking no one on earth that you would rather not. Hillary Clinton is the last person on earth you would want mad at you, ever. She's got like, because she had the biggest power. I mean, it's like the actual power comes from the strength of the government. And Bill Gates builds organizations that know how to work that system. Hillary Clinton was the Secretary of State, dude. Like I don't think people understand how powerful that position is, dude. The Secretary of State. It's like all the heads of the intelligence agencies answer to the Secretary of State. And so like, she's the one that's going out and interacting with all these international leaders with the power of not only all of the intelligence agencies, but the power of the military behind her. Like she's, but that doesn't even have anything to do with what I'm talking about. I'm actually primarily talking about domestic stuff. She's the baddest bitch ever, dude. I mean, I don't know who does these rankings. But like, dude, I mean, it's like the Epstein thing. Like there's no mystery about that anymore. Like people feel like there's like this big mystery surrounding him. Like there's no mystery. We know what he's doing. The only question, literally the only question, is was he working for someone else? And if he was, who is it? I have suspicions of kind of where that lies. There's no way to know for sure. But there are, I mean, what, like, so if someone says like that's someone who's really powerful, what does that mean? It means they can make people do what they want them to do. They can make organizations do what they want them to do. And ultimately, how many people can they have jump because they want them to, you know? And when you get into the group of people who actually have influence and have the ability to make people jump, like the upper echelon, the fucking elites, right? Because when you go down to the next level down, right? Like these people, like governors, you know, governors have a lot of power. But as an example, but like for the most part, you can get them to do what you want them to do for money. You know what I mean? Like you just give them money and they'll do whatever you want. Okay, well, how do you get someone who's worth $12 billion to do a thing that you want them to do if they won't take your money? You know, like you need, like, because when you get up in that level, there are like specific gatekeepers that you need to do shit if you want to get a specific thing done. These guys are working on global initiatives, you know, and they're like, well, we need that guy to do yada yada. And it's like, okay, well, we offered him blah, blah, blah. He said no. He actually said, fuck you. It's like, we'll offer more money. They're all, nope. He said no. It's like, all right, so now what? What do you do now? Plata or plomo, silver or lead. Okay, well, you're not going to murder them. So what's the stick? You know, blackmail is the stick in the control and power game. And getting blackmail on a person is not easy. But every single dude has the same weakness, dude. You throw a little smoke show in front of him and you put him in a position where there's no rules, you know, oh, you're on an island. You can do whatever you want, dude. There are no laws here, man. There are no laws. You're going to get a lot of them to fuck a 16-year-old, dude. And you get that on camera, and then you got him forever. Then when you're like, yeah, we need you to go ahead and roll that over and make that happen. They're like, no, you sure? You know, say that one more time. You said no? And they're like, no, yeah. And you're like, also, I need you to start wiring $30 million a year for the next 6 years. Like, dude, one of those guys, that guy whose last name is Black, he's a billionaire. He went to Epstein Island, had never had any financial dealings with Jeffrey Epstein before. He went there, and he ended up wiring him like 32. I think, fuck, man. I think 32 million is on the low side. He just started sending an astronomical amount of money to Jeffrey Epstein, and they're like, why were you sending him money? He's all, oh, he was working on tax mitigation strategies. They're all. And this guy's a fucking billionaire hedge funder. You're all tax mitigation, Jeffrey Epstein. Come on, dude. Kellen Lee, thank you so much, man. Thank you very much. I agree. I appreciate the super chat very much, sir. Did I watch Usman Nurmagomedov win last night? No, I didn't, dude. And I definitely need to watch that. Yeah, he's nasty, dude. Thank you for reminding me. I got to do that for sure. Yeah, I got to do that for sure. Thank you again, man. Jason, thank you very much. But yeah, like, I don't know, dude. Power is a seductive bitch, man. That is a seductive bitch. I went like earlier this year, I went to Washington, D.C., and I ended up sitting in what do you call it? Like I don't know if you call it like a social club or like, it's like a social kind of like cigar club that's on this road in DC that was one of like the first kind of like built out, like paved main roads in DC in like 1776 or whatever. And they all, you know, like the buildings are renovated, but they kept the street really kind of like, it still feels like you can tell you're in a place that, like, you know, that has all that history. And we're sitting there in this like cigar bar, and all these guys, they're members there, like these really big deal fuckers, you know, like the person I was there with is a big fucking deal, a really, really big deal, like a big, not like a big fucking influencer, like an actual big deal, like a Washington DC big deal. And we were just rapping out and like, you know, drinking wine and smoking cigars, and we were talking about business. And I just remember thinking to myself, like, man, fuck, dude. If you want to pull the devil out of me, that's an easy. Like if I ended up like I could see it in I know where all my like, you know, how are you going to pull the worst out of me? That would, yeah. Don't give me a taste of that power. That would bring a bad side out of me. It's seductive, dude. Like where you're just like you and your three guys and you're sitting there, you're talking and it's like, oh, we could probably get them to do that. It's hard to explain, but I don't plan on getting into that game. So my plan is just to blow up doing content and stay the fuck out of Hillary Clinton's way. I got no beef with you, Hillary Clinton. We good. As long as you don't make Gavin Newsom the president, which for sure they're going to. Who wants to bet that Gavin Newsom is the president after 2024? Raise your hand. You heard it here first. That's what's going to happen. And you want to know why he does it? Money. He's just a money guy. Famous conservatives? Fuck yeah. Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney's exactly like that. Like Dick Cheney in the early to mid 2000s, that's the same thing as what I'm talking about. The exact intersection of business and government. And in his case, you know, yeah. Dick Cheney, Donald Rumsfeld, those guys, exactly like that. Exactly like that. Rumsfeld and Cheney, and what I was just talking about, the cigar bar with your guy that you know, and you're, you know, carving the world up. That's those two guys for 40 fucking years together. Rumsfeld and Cheney were behind the scenes pulling strings. Those guys were the ultimate deep state guys. I do not agree about John McCain. I think John McCain is a good man. John McCain did not sell out to the fucking Viet Cong. He stayed in a POW camp versus going back because his dad was an admiral. But anyway, Hillary's never going to be gone. The thing I always ask myself is like, I wonder if, I was in the room with these guys, the Great Reset guys, and I heard their pitch, like I heard their full pitch, you know, where they were like, you know, this is what we're actually doing and this is why. I always wonder, I'm like, I wonder if they could convince me it's the right thing. Because to me, it just looks like tyranny. You know, from my perspective, it's just sheer tyranny, globalist tyranny. But I, you know, I'm aware I'm not working with a full deck of information. You know what I mean? It's like, I know just enough to know that the concern about the environment is 100% absolutely valid. And we're not talking about like climate change. We're talking about ecological breakdown, dude. Like we're fishing all the sea out of the ocean. I'm sorry, fishing all the fish out of the ocean. We have, like, you grow food in topsoil. Okay. It takes hundreds of years for the, like, you know, all the nutrients and stuff to kind of mix and create topsoil. Like if you run out of topsoil, you can't grow shit. Like there's nothing you can do. There's no technological solve. Like you can't grow anything, you know? And when I was selling, when I was doing like the satellite imaging stuff, I worked with a bunch of these huge enterprise agriculture companies, and I looked at all these studies that are 100% legit. There's no like political side to it, and they were about how because of modern farming practices and like all these fucking steroids and all this shit that we put into the soil and like all this stuff that like for like thousands of years, you know, Native Americans, they figured out all these ways to keep the soil healthy. And, you know, us in this industrial phase just started maximizing yield and not thinking about like, you know, the longevity or whatever. Like we've ripped through 72% of the topsoil in the last like 50 years or something like that. So like takes hundreds of years to form. And like we were working with this much and now we're working with this much. And it's shit like that where you're like, wait, so what happens if you run out? They're all, you can't grow anything. You're like, can't fucking grow anything. You know what I mean? And you're like, can't fucking grow anything. Like, well, what's the solve? And they're like, fuck, I don't know. You're like, well, who does know? You know, like who knows? They're like, I don't know, man. And you're like, what about all these statistics I'm seeing about the fucking fish in the ocean? Like, they're whatever. It's like, you know, and all the coral reefs are dying. Like, what are we going to do? They're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. All right, Fialho's on. Let's do this thing. So if you just happen to be a globalist who has, you know, sucked up all the money and resources and power in the world, and someone brings that to you, you're like, hey, I know that you love money, but like, you know, if we stay on this course, like there's not going to be a human race. What do you think about that? They're like, fuck, I guess I should probably solve it. You know, well, how are you going to solve it? They're all social credit scores. Let's get everybody up on their jabs. Like that's the thing. I don't like, I can't make sense of if they really are concerned about the environment and that's what all this is about. Why on earth would they start with mandatory vaccines? And the only thing I can think of is that what they're actually trying to do in the future state is they have to be able to, what do you call it? Ration how much of everything everyone gets, because you can't just give everyone free reign anymore. You have to like basically accept that we have a certain amount of resources and you can't. Well, you're going deep conspiracy now. But like, how are you going to control that? So they're like, you know, and you're like, hey guys, how are we going to do that? They're all, we need to get everybody on a system. And Bill Gates all, I have an idea, sir. You know, I think we also need to think about future pandemics. And so let's start by getting them on a vaccine passport. They're all, so how much money are you going to make doing that? He's like, like $1 trillion. That has nothing to do with why I'm suggesting this.
Hey, Genevieve, can you make a card? Yeah, thank you. Giselle, you know how to spell Trevor?
Hydroponics. You know that they're trying to pass a law where if you grow your own food, you have to register it with the government. Mark my words. That's their long play. They're trying to get to a point where they control so much of the food supply that everybody just has to do whatever they say. Because if you don't, you can't eat. Like, Moath, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the super chat, dude. But it's like, think about that. It's like, I mean, they're buying up all the farmland. They're buying up all the food production. That's their ace in the hole in the long term, dude. In the long term. If you control all the food production and distribution and you control, like, you know, like they can make you do whatever you want or whatever they want. They're like, oh, you're not up to, like, here, you can get your food. You just need to be up to snuff on your jabs, dude. Just go get them. They're free over there. Come on, man. Just go get your jabs. No, they're not going to steal your land. That's not enough. That's not enough land for them to steal. But you should have a lot of guns, because if food ever gets scarce, that's enough land that someone might want to come steal it from you. Like just some asshole, not the government. Look at Fialho, man. And if you've enjoyed this particular live stream, that means that you're actually a fan of Jesse on Everything, which is my other channel. I have a Rumble. Dude, this is like what I'm talking about now. This is par for the course, man. There are tons of people on YouTube talking about this. Huge channels talking about this. True or not, always a life of the party? No. I mean, well, it depends. Like if I mean, not always at all, actually. If we're like out to dinner and we're with a bunch of people that I like where I like all of them, then, you know, sometimes, but no, and I don't drink very much, no. They probably are going to start by fucking banning Mentos, dude, which will help with my inflammation problem. Oh, shit. Wait, so, babe, we're going at 440? Yeah, monopolizing is illegal in the United States. The thing is, how do they enforce monopoly laws? Like, that's not like just regular cops, dude. There's a big process for going through that, and these guys control all of that. There's no scenario, no fucking scenario at all where the government is going to come after these guys for monopolizing food and stuff, because they control everyone in the government that would do that. Yeah, I lost my job because I wasn't jabbed. I mean, luckily we're in a much better position than other people. So like, you know, but yeah.
Daddy, are you going to be ready to go?
Yeah. What are we going? 20 minutes? Okay. All right, guys, I got to run. If you like this particular stream, go put some clothes on. You can't be on the internet like that. I'm serious. Beat it. I'm serious. Get out of here. Georgia, get out of here. Yeah, if you guys like this stream, Jesse on Everything is the better channel for you. Anyway, love you guys. Peace. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me respond to this super quick. The thoughts on Elon Musk, because I was going to do a video about this on Jesse on Everything today, but I ran out of time. So he came in with the kitchen sink, right? He says, you know, we're going to throw everything out but the kitchen sink. Then the other day he says, oh, they're losing all their sponsors, and oh, they're about to go bankrupt, right? Oh my God, they're going bankrupt. And then he fires the entire staff, basically, right? So here's the deal. This is all planned. Elon had this planned out from the beginning. He needs a reason to fire everyone. Like, he wants everyone gone. Like, there won't be a person at Twitter who had a meaningful job at the old Twitter at all. Zero. No one. No one. And so, yeah, like all this stuff that's been going on in the last week or whatever about, oh my God, is Twitter going to be around? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Elon is going to take Twitter and he's going to turn it into, I mean, I think that he's going to try to compete with this platform. You know, he's going to make it about all kinds of different content sharing. And, you know, between me and you guys that hung around, what I've been telling Gabrielle is, if you're an aspiring content creator, watch Twitter and pay attention to whenever he like greenlights new features for content creation and sharing on Twitter, fucking get on it, dude. The day that he announced, like, if he's like, oh, you know, Twitter's doing Reels now, or Twitter's doing like TikToks or whatever, Twitter's allowing whatever, immediately get on it, because there's going to be this short period of time where the first adopters are going to get throttled, dude. Fucking throttled. So anyway, it's definitely not all about Bitcoin for him, but I do think FTX, I think that that bankruptcy is planned. I think they fucking planned that, dude, because he's connected to all these guys, Bankman-Fried and all this shit. all the stuff that was going on with FTX, it was on the World Economic Forum fucking website. I think it's a plan. And I think it's a plan so that they can justify putting through a bunch of crypto regulations, because this all happened. It happened right after the midterms, fucking instantly after the midterms. And it coincided with the first American dollar blockchain crypto, like the dollar crypto blockchain launch fucking 3 days ago. It's like, oh, I'm sure those things are, disconnected. They have to crush the other cryptos so they can, because they want to get everyone on one global blockchain-based cryptocurrency. That's their ultimate goal. They've said this out loud 1,000 times. That's what they want. Anyway, I gotta run. There, guys.